I'm like so scared to mess this up. Hey guys, it's Shelby, and this week, as you guys can tell, is my first Halloween tutorial that I'm going to be uploading for this month. This look is half real makeup and what I would wear on like an average day, and on the other side is a skull for Halloween. So this look is kind of crazy and weird, and this was my first time really ever playing around with face paint like this. So the side of my face that's pretty and not the skull is actually like a cut crease look, and it's a cut crease but it has the line in the middle with some glitter. So I'm probably gonna wear this look out a lot and change up the colors. So if you want to do that and learn how to just do the first part, then you can, but if you want to learn how to do the whole rest of the skull and everything else, you can keep on watching until the full end of this tutorial and you'll learn how to do both sides of this face right here. But if you do want to learn how to do this side or both of the sides, then please keep on watching. So since the skull is going to be sitting on only this half of my face, I only kind of did my eyebrows and primed these eyes and put tape on this side of my face because there's no point of doing it on this side. So let's get started with this eye makeup first, and then we'll move on to face and then the skull. So for the palette today that I will be using the most probably for my eyes is going to be the 122nd edition eyeshadow palette from the BH Cosmetics site, and I'll list it down below. And that I said all of that like in my memory, so hopefully I got that right. The first shade I'll be going in with is just this pinky one right here. I'm gonna make sure to keep it above my crease for this one because I'm gonna be doing that little hole cut crease thingy. So I'm gonna just blend that out. And then the next shade I'll be taking is going to be this one right here. And just putting that lower, well not lower, but trying to keep it above my crease, but still lower than the one that I just placed. For this look, I'm going kind of dramatic and I'm going to bring it in right here. And then right on top of that, I'm going to be taking this darker pink, just a little bit of it, and then going in right on the crease. Okay, so I'm going to be cutting my lid, but I'm going to be cutting it differently so that it's above my crease, if you guys get me. And I'm going to be using the NYX concealer. So I'm gonna take it, but I'm gonna make sure to go super high in my crease right now. So you see how I'm taking it like above where my crease is? This is just the kind of like effect I'm going for today because I'm gonna be leaving that little area blank. Then I'm just gonna be taking my brush that I use for my eye shadow and then just kind of putting it out down here. So now that I have this all, I'm going to be taking a white eyeshadow if I can find a brush to use with it. So next I'm just going to be taking this white eyeshadow right here and then just putting that all over my lid and the whole area that I put concealer on, just so it sets it and it creates that line that we are going to put. And I'm going to be taking this purple shade right here and putting that right in the line that like connects and meets the two, you get me? I'm going to make sure to be super duper careful with it because I don't want a lot of pigment, but I want it to be kind of showy but not like oh my god showy. I am going to be just doing that kind of line, and I don't know exactly how I'm doing this. So I have this little like brush, and it's Ava's too because she left it here, or she left it in my thing, or I don't know how I wound up with it, but thank you, Ava, for letting me borrow this because I really needed this for this tutorial. I'm going to be using this to place the purple down and make that line right there. So I'm going to be taking the same purple that I kind of went in right here, which is that one again, if you guys forgot. And I'm going to be taking it on the small brush and just making sure to leave that type of line. And when I do this, there really isn't a big tip I have other than to just go along with it and try and keep it the same distance the whole way around. Like, I can't really tell you how to do it. You just kind of have to watch out for it and make sure that you're really careful and really slow. So in the end, like when I do the ending tip, I'm really gonna make sure and to just make it as sharp as I can and like put a lot of pressure and then start putting less when I go out, and make sure to get this super pigmented. And so I'm going to be just a little bit extra in this, and I'm going to be taking this glitter. So I'm going to be taking it, and it's actually from the craft store, and yikes. The glitter glue that I'm going to be using, like always, is the Too Faced glitter glue. And when I do this, I'm gonna, oh my god, I just dropped it all again. Making sure when I do this, I'm going to just put down the glitter glue and follow the purple. So when I get to like the outer part of my eye, I'm kind of just gonna drag it out a little and just stop it, but have it kind of like fade away, not just like a line between glitter and color. So then I'm gonna go back into the purple shade that we used before and just clean up the edge right here and kind of mix them together. And then I'm kind of gonna be taking this shade right here and mixing that in with the purple shade, because I think the first purple shade that I was taking was a little bit too blue toned, I think. So next I'm just going to be taking off all the tape, and then I'm gonna be taking a makeup wipe. I'm going to be doing my eyelashes off camera, eyelash off camera, so I'll be right back. I look a little bit crazy right now just because I only have like half of my makeup on, but it's chilling. Okay, so basically I'm gonna be doing the same exact foundation routine and everything, but kind of keeping this side just with foundation right now. So taking my Milani foundation in Creamy Vanilla and my CoverGirl Clean and Match in 505 Ivory and mixing them together, because, and you know the struggle of like not having your shade in a foundation, because me too. And I'm going to be taking my It Cosmetics, my airbrush foundation brush, and I'm going to be going in with this today, and then taking my beauty blender. And when I do this side, like the side with the skull, I'm going to go in with less product just because I'm going to be putting on those, what's it called? Cream makeup things. Okay, so I kind of laid that down, but now I'm just going to go in with my beauty blender and blend more. So I got this little new concealer from Cover FX, and it's in the shade N10. And it's just a really small one because I was looking for one just on the quicks because I had homecoming yesterday and I just needed one that would work really well. And I was looking for the Shape Tape one at Sephora, but apparently they haven't shipped them to Sephora or something. So I just got this one, and I've used it I think twice now. And it has really nice coverage, and I'm really liking it. And I'm only going to be using this on the side that I have my makeup on, like my face makeup and everything. I'm blending it out with my beauty blender. Next, I will just be taking my CoverGirl translucent setting powder and baking on this side of my face. And something that I've been liking to do recently is going in with like all of my translucent setting powder and kind of just setting my whole face with it. But since I'm not doing this side, you get me? I'm not gonna do that. So I'm going to be finishing up doing all of this side first, and then we'll go on to the skull part of this look. So for underneath my eyes, I will be going from purple to pink and making kind of an ombre kind of effect. So I'll be taking the first purple shade and just blending that under. blending that under, and then going with the really hot pink and putting that in my inner corner, and then making sure to blend the two together right there. I think I'm just gonna go in and start contouring my nose really quickly. And next I'll just be wiping off all of the baggage, and I'm just gonna be bronzing up my face with the Hoola bronzer. And then for highlight today, I'm going a little bit extra. I don't know how many highlights. Well, technically I'm gonna be using two things, but I'm gonna be taking a lot of highlights for it. So I'm gonna be taking the Glow Kit from Anastasia Beverly Hills, and I will first be dipping in Gold and Bubbly together and kind of just going in. And then on top of that, I'll be taking the Jeffree Star's Skin Frost and Ice Cold and just taking just a little bit of this one because, honey, this one's pigmented. And then on top of that, I'll be taking Sunburst from the Anastasia one. And in my inner corner, I'll just be putting Ice Cold and then just going in with my bottom mascara. And that is basically it for this side of my face, other than lipstick. So you can honestly wear this look, like just wear this. And now for the fun part. I have these Cream Makeup Professional Spirit ones from the Halloween store, but they're kind of old. So I don't know how well they're gonna work. And I think they're like from last year. Like I saw them and I was like, wow, I still have these. And they come with these little ones too in like stick form. And I'm gonna be using these too. So I'm just gonna be using different photos of like skulls that I found on the internet and just like play around with them and see what I like. And I'm just gonna go in. Like honestly, I don't know how I'm gonna do this exactly, but we're just gonna try it. Let's just get real quick. Like I wasn't prepared for this. So I'm kind of gonna go along with like a mask kind of thing and kind of make it squiggly. This is just sketching, and honestly, I could have gotten in with like my NYX Wonder pencil and done it. And I think I'm gonna do kind of like that with my lips. You get me? So I'm gonna take it all right here and go to my Cupid's bow and then draw it. Okay, so I'm gonna be taking the cream paint thing. Oh, this is real. This is real. And I'm gonna just be taking this foundation brush from Revlon. I'm kind of scared about this, guys. Okay. I'm gonna have to do like 20 layers. Oh. I'm gonna tie my hair up really quickly just so I don't get it all dirty. And if you are wearing this on Halloween, make sure to take it out all the way, like on your hairline, just so you don't have like a really weird hairline. Like you don't see parts of your skin. And I'm really gonna try and make my face smooth as I can. And on my eyebrow, I'm just kind of covering it right now because it really doesn't matter. So I'm going to go in with the black paint on it. I'm going to be taking it on a smaller foundation, well, concealer brush, but it's kind of big. So I'm going to be taking this and going over. I should draw these out, but oh. So I'm gonna start and I'm gonna gradually kind of fade everything out. So I'm gonna go in with this really like nice brush and to just go in on the edges of these and kind of just fade them out. And if they're really wet, you should wait for them to be kind of dry so that you can start blending it. You don't want it to be really wet so that you like move it all. You kind of want it to be dry just so you can kind of fan it out. I'm really scared for like drawing out my actual things and everything. Woo. So I'm gonna go in with a small brush and really define everything now. So honestly, this whole look is just me trying to make it perfect and make it to my taste and what I want exactly. Now for the mouth area. So for the mouth, I'm gonna start drawing in teeth. I'm constantly looking back at all of the pictures that I took, well, that I'm looking at for the skull, and going back and just looking at the teeth and everything. Okay, so for my cheekbone area, I'm going to sculpt it so that it goes down right here and connects. And then I'm going to be taking the brush that I used for that, but wipe off all the thing and blend it. I'm gonna really make sure to chisel my cheekbones and make it look like I'm really like so kind of what I did down here, I'm kind of gonna do up here. And I'm gonna be doing that down here too. So I created a line right here and then I blended it. And I'm gonna do that on the bottom too. Go in the teeth just a little bit and shade in there. And just on all of the black parts on my eye, I'm going to be taking just a black eyeshadow. So I'm going to be taking my NYX gel liner in white and putting that in my waterline. So the last step of this thing is to take my lipstick. And I don't know which lipstick I'm taking yet. I have two in mind. And I'll probably just end up mixing them both or something. Oops, I just dropped one of them. And I'm going to be taking Jeffree Star's Androgyny lipstick and just putting it right here. On top of that, I'll be taking the Too Faced Melted liquid lipstick in Fig. So that is it for my first Halloween tutorial. If you did like this video, then please make sure to give it a thumbs up. But that is it until next time. So bye. Love you. There's a bug in here. It's not like a bug, it's like a little gnat. Ooh, I shouldn't have gone this much. So, my idea was that I was gonna put some glitter in here, right? And I just picked it up and I knocked it everywhere on my leg. I don't know where like anything is right now. Oh, shout out to Dad.
Yo.
Oh, I can see all my pores in this. Like end up coming off, and it's no bueno. There's a fly in here.